Awesome. Well, welcome everybody to Mailbox Power Builders Call 12. I think it's number 12. So that means we've been doing this for 3 months. We're super excited to have you all here. We're super excited to learn from all of you tonight. Last week we talked about this week sharing ideas for using the ornament, the jar gripper, the box opener, and any gifts under $10, marketing messages and using them for the holidays. So I just want to open it up and I want to hear your ideas for those we have lots of things under $10. So I'm looking to learn from all of you tonight. And before we get too far into the call, we do want to let you know that we will have to end this call by 1:15 because we have a concert to get to tonight. So we're in Vegas and we're going to see Elton John. And so we will keep this call short and sweet today. So what are your ideas? Kimberly's always got great ideas. She's always smiling and always full of energy. Did you come up with any ideas, Kimberly?
Missed last week's call and I'm just getting back into everything. So I'm ready to hear what everybody else has to say.
Awesome. Well, I know you can come up with ideas on the fly, so I'm waiting to hear from you also.
I have a little show and tell.
Yay!
If you want it to be kind of random.
Sure. Go ahead, Terry.
Okay. All right, I'll get it started. Well, on the luggage tag, my best thing I did was for high school reunions before and after. That's not for the holidays, but I wanted to tell you, when you just take a portrait view of a picture, I was shocked. These are, what size your the other side, your high school pictures are as a yearbook. So that fit in there. It went so fast, I wish a million people had ordered them, but I didn't have very many. But you could fit that in there so nice. And then the thing at the top has the date. There's room for 3 lines of print. And then you just adjust it, when you do your preview, which is nice, the little hole where the
thing goes, the hook goes,
and people can always switch out, make this a holiday thing and put their own ribbon on it. You could put a card that says, enjoy your ornament. You could put baby pictures on here. If they had a newborn that year, you have a new grandchild, or it's just their birthday. These are really nice. They're just such great quality. Then on the back, I copied these. These are just from a Google picture, Google Images. Find your year, whatever. I've done these for, I've done the ornament like that for friends, mothers having 90th birthdays, 95th birthday, especially the ornament. So the ornament, this is something else, but I put their face on the side, and then this was already printed like this with this rosette looking banner.
The border.
But we have that in ours. And when I put that next to the lady's picture, I don't have any of those because I mailed them off, but it went to the outer edge and it made a really nice border because you've got this snowflake edge. So you want to, pull it out a little bit. And then this one I just did for business. I put, sometimes I'll give this to new business members, Zoom in session. And then on the other side, I wanted to have something sunshiny, and this just says, have a blessed day, a little nice. Pretty. This could be sunset or sunrise, depending on the mood. But awesome. And then I do the ornaments too, especially for children's birthdays. Everybody now has a theme. So take the theme, put the theme on one side, like I am 4 or Susie is 4 on Thursday, March 8th, the 2022. So that they've got a little bit more if they want to put this on their Christmas tree. Then on the other side, have their, have their face on the other side, or I like to take them from their birthday party picture because that's festive looking, and put that on there. So those are great. And then the newborn, I'm planning to do, I don't know, I have almost 10 to do, of relatives who have had babies in the last year, and some of them I'm going to catch up. I'm going to send one to the grandparent who is my niece or nephew, you know, and or cousin, and then and some grandparents are going to get 2 or 3, and then send the one to the family that's got their baby's picture on it. So that's a nice Christmas gift. If you haven't, you know, your long distance relatives, you can't get together for the holiday and you don't see them, but why not send them a gift? This is so easy to send.
Yep, there's actually a design in the design store, Baby's First Christmas.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's
right,
one
right,
that's
right.
pink and one that's blue.
Yeah, I've used those. Mhm.
And I think is the parents one in there? There's another one, parents energy bars, which is the label, and it's for the brownies. I think
funny.
it's
That's
in,
cute.
I think it's the same one.
I think
I've
it's
never
the
seen
same.
that.
I think it might be the same design. The designer is sitting beside me, the amazing designer that came up with that. So if you go look for it, and the beauty of that now, Terry, you know, you bring up a good point, and many people have used that for memorial ornaments, for birthday, for different things. But now that we have the image auto merge, you can just go in. This is what I did last year, is I went in and I created ornaments for every single family member, and I put their picture in the profile. And then I only had to build one design and send it to lots of people. So it's a great way, not just for family, but for businesses. Like if it's a dental office, or sometimes chiropractors will take pictures of their patients. It'd be a great way for them to use it and have a very unique, personalized ornament to recognize their patients or their clients for the holidays. So many people forget that image auto merge that we have now that has the client's photo or the profile photo. So don't forget that when you're doing those.
Another nice way. Okay, then I've got one more thing for the gripper.
Okay.
I wanted new ideas, but I took, you know, I'm on one of my things is I'm an Optavia coach. So I took the symbol and I happened to find it's got the cloud image. The cloud makes it just a nice background. So I sent this to, you know, I send it on like the second touch. I'll send welcome. Sometimes I think I'd send this with the welcome. It's thin. They get the, you know, the mailer is not a lot of weight on your mailing, so you can send it with a welcome card and this, you know. And so some people thought, well, thanks for the mouse pad, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tell it, so it's kind of nice to put that in, because for food, you know, what can we send, you know, and we're on diets, so you basically so I thought, well, you can use this in the kitchen. I used to give little spoons or something, but this is great. So I've got a kitchen tool I can give people for that type of business. So anything to do with food, you know, would be great. So you can put that and do that, or do something fun. Same thing you can do for holiday time. I think this would be great for pets. Put your pet picture and name on it, and that's what I wanted you all to help was with cute sayings to put on that.
Yep.
And then it's the same thing with the other one with the business thing. I made it for another business that I have too with the LifeWave. And I'll probably do what, you know what I did for Mailbox Power? I send my new affiliates and members with Mailbox is there was an old graphic that had Snoopy, and it's Snoopy laying up on the throwing confetti or something. It says, "This is how Snoopy feels when he becomes a Mailbox Power customer." And so I've got that, and so I put that on the gripper for Mailbox Power. So and send that. So anyway,
All right,
those
sounds
are
like a lot of
some of
great
my
ideas
things.
there, Terry.
Hmm?
I said, sounds like a lot of great ideas there using the ornament and the jar gripper. So thanks for all of that. Marie.
Well, Terry just gave me an idea. You know, the thing that sometimes when you're in the kitchen that you're always looking for is the list of measurements, you know, what equals what.
Mhm.
You could put some of those on there,
Yeah.
or,
That's a great
That's a
idea.
great idea.
or just a really short cocktail recipe or some kind of recipe on it.
That,
Yeah, that would be
I
different.
like that idea, drink recipes, because we've talked about that the jar gripper can also be a coaster or a mouse pad. So I love that. The other thing would be not just measurements, but substitutes. There are
Yes.
so many things that you can substitute for other things like sugar. I learned this a while back. Did you know that for sugar, you can put it in the blender and it'll make powdered sugar? I didn't know that.
I
So if
didn't
your
know that.
recipe calls for powdered sugar and I didn't have powdered sugar, put it in a blender or a Ninja. We have a little Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it in there and use it and it makes powdered sugar. That's all powdered sugar is.
I
So
didn't know
that would
So it
be-
looked like it? That's amazing.
Yep. It definitely looked like it, tasted like it. Yep.
Oh,
So any other, Marie,
Oh,
do you have
here it
any
is.
other ideas?
No,
here's
that one
the-
just came to me because Terry said something about, using it in the kitchen. So I guess if you were sending it to someone to use as a mouse pad, if we could come up with something, like similar to the kitchen, but that you would use in the office. I'm not sure what exactly.
Just business tips or
Keyboard shortcuts.
keyboard shortcuts? Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I like that, Michael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. Now you got me. Now you
Yeah.
got me thinking, Marie, and that
Okay,
to use
and
it
then
as a drink coaster. That's
here's
cute,
the
Terry.
Snoopy one. They're throwing
Uh-huh.
envelopes. That's what it was. They're
Mm.
throwing envelopes up in the air.
Mhm.
When Charlie Brown got a Mailbox Power membership, I just love that. So I might make some other cards out of that too. So,
Oh, cool.
you know.
Awesome. Who else has got some ideas?
Josh,
So a couple things is, I don't know, my mind goes in waves in terms of how well it can think of things, but so Marie was just talking about putting a recipe or something on there, and then you kind of took that thread, but even including that in a larger package with a salad bowl and salad hands or
Mhm.
whatever, and a Caesar salad or some kind of salad recipe as a package. So I think not thinking just what to do with that item, but to add more to it. But then the ornament's a difficult one because I think we get narrowed into thinking about what, how you can use it. So sometimes I'll start with the idea. So a couple things came to mind, and this will have to be developed. I don't even know if it would work, but a real estate agent or somebody like that, and thinking of dangling your feet into homeownership or something and come up with something clever in terms of some design, and it's the ornament dangles, right? So there's that. And then the other one is any place that uses private spaces, and this would be either as a gift or, thanks for your business, or I don't know, way to use it or something like that. But any place that has private spaces that you would want to tag them as occupied or open or something like that,
Mhm.
or door tags or something, and because then they can hang and be reversed, occupied or available. And then the other one is for any place that's like an accommodation, like a cute Airbnb, or any place that has a key and they make a keychain that's a size you can't lose, that you can put the business's name or whatever information on it, and room number or whatever, if the rooms have clever names or something like that. I think that's a great kind of idea just for alternative uses than we're thinking of just what it's designed for.
Yeah, the luggage tag is great for that too, to use like Airbnbs or to use to hook the key to it. It's also great for like convention badges, or like you said, even you were saying the ornament, but the luggage tag can be used the same way. I've heard people using it to say meeting in progress, and on the other side, I can't remember what's on the other side, but for like to put on your office door.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, what came to my mind when I thought of that is someplace like, maybe it's like a chiropractor or some kind of nail salon. I don't know, someplace that's more, because the cutout is a little bit more whimsical, then I don't know, that's kind of where my head went.
Yeah. No, I love it.
Yeah, Kim Pearlstein showed me one the other day. Hers, she has the one for Zoom in progress on one side. On the other side, it says meeting in progress. Oh, quiet. I may be videoing, Zooming, or setting up for poker game. You know, some kind of joke like that. You know, it's got a, you know, and then on the one side where it said meeting in progress has a nice picture of a modern table and the modern chairs from an office, so a current type picture. So that was
Nice.
cute too. Good
Nice.
ideas.
Marie.
So I just got an idea from Josh. Maybe for a teenager's birthday or a housewarming gift, if you were giving each member of the family something, to have on one side, keep out, or this is my room, stay out, you know, that kind of thing. I think those would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Or Kaylee's room,
Yep.
you know. Yeah, any of those.
Yep. I like that. And
Okay, on Josh's theme, I'm thinking about people that own B&Bs, or people rent them by the month, by the week, whatever. If they had a picture of the B&B on, and the information on the back of the ornament, that they could take, that the person that's renting could take with them as a gift, or they could send it later. The other thing would be is to have one of the grippers, the same thing, thank you, and put their information on the back, so that they, every time they use it, or they would remember where they stayed and they liked it and do it again. Something like that, a thank you gift.
yep. I love that. Any other ideas? Maybe some marketing. So Terry was talking about, she was hoping we come up with clever sayings. So some clever sayings, marketing messages that can go with those gifts.
I was thinking using the jar gripper is to put the company, the business logo on one side, and then the other side, get a grip on your customer loyalty program or something like that.
And you can only print on one side. So it would, helping you get a grip on your customer loyalty, helping you get a grip on your customer retention, helping you get a grip on new clients, or helping you open up, because it helps you open jars, helping you open up more business.
Love it.
I know I'm not the only creative one. Come on, I need some help here.
I
I
love
love
the
I love the dangling feet. Yeah, the feet too. And then you could have somebody you could have a picture dangling over of a dock, you know, in water, and that too, to go along with the, you know.
Yep. Yep. Anybody else?
And do you have any other ideas?
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
I'm still thinking about the gripper. Because we used to go to Hawaii and we would stay in these, and we were always looking for something to open up a jar, and they didn't have anything. We'd have to either take it with us or whatever. So also you could take those on trips too. So a travel agent could use those.
Ooh,
Great idea.
that's a great idea. A travel agent to use it
Yeah,
and then put a message in the card saying, this is one of those things that is almost never available on your vacation, but you tend to need. And it could be their travel logo and helping you,
open your bottle of wine because some, the screw
Yeah.
tap. Now they have those more than, and those are hard to open. So
sit back, relax, and I can't, I thought I had something, but anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the ease of opening up your bottles, or I don't know.
Yeah, I
Or
had
just
to get-
open
I had
that
to get-
wine or open
I had
that
to get the-
bottle,
I had to get the steward to do mine because I couldn't open it. And that would have been a really great thing. I'm going to mention that to my travel agent because she gave a bottle of champagne to me and a bottle of wine, and they were both hard to open. So, I had
Yeah,
to
that's a
go
great
find one.
idea.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought of it for travel agents. So great idea. And I've got several travel agents that I'm going to be talking to about using the jar gripper. What about, we haven't talked about the box opener. We've talked about the ornament and luggage tag, but what about the box opener? Any clever ideas, marketing ideas? Because obviously you can't personalize it.
I said last week a cut above, but that's not
Yep,
very
I like
original.
that one. Yep.
Not very original, but
No, I actually think it's very good. There's even the cutting edge. I'm thinking now here in Colorado Springs, there's the cutting edge real estate agent. So,
oh,
I think there's also a company, might be a real estate agency called The Cut Above. Well, it would be great to use that to send as a gift.
hair salons too, and barbers.
oh yeah.
Why hair salons and barbers? I want to hear.
Because some of their logos are, there's one in my town called the Cutting Edge. That's a salon.
Ah, okay.
Mine
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Or take your cuts are the greatest. You're the cut above, or
Yep.
as a
Super
thank you
cuts.
gift for. Everyone says you should really tip your barbers and your stylists the most.
Yep. Yep.
One of the,
Nanette.
one of the things I remember Casey mentioned at one time was to send the cutter like a week before you send the package
Yes.
to get them excited about what's coming in the mail to them.
Yep. That is a good way, is you're going to need this soon for the box that's coming your way. And just that tickle, it's like, ooh, now they're watching their mailbox. Wendy, I know you have tons of ideas. You don't need to come on camera, but you have such great marketing ideas, girl. We'd like to hear from you if you got any. Anybody else?
The nice thing about a lot of these gifts is that they're light. So you don't have to worry about paying a lot of shipping, but they still make a huge impact, especially if you put a message on the jar gripper or the ornament. Ornaments, I think, are a great gift to send out this time of year that doesn't break the bank for a lot of small businesses and even large businesses. It's a great way to connect with employees too. So a lot of great ideas to be able to use the ornaments and the jar grippers with.
The other gift that is under $10 that I like to use is the popcorn. And we have lots of different popcorn. We have the unpopped popcorn, we have the chili lime, we have the habanero. I mean, you can't put labels on like the habanero, the chili lime, and I don't rate the sweet and salty, I think is the other one. But especially this time of year, if a business is looking to do something inexpensive, maybe they have a lot of clients and they haven't quite understood the value of reinvesting in their current clients versus marketing. Maybe they send out the popcorn with it saying, so grateful for your business. You help keep our business popping. Or I've used it in BNI. Thanks for popping into our chapter. Hope you saw the powerful benefits of, you know, BNI, but it could be any networking group. Or you can use it for marketing for Mailbox Power. And there's several card designs in the design catalog that are, we can help you get your business popping. The key we've already talked about a few weeks ago, but unlock the key, you know, here's the key to unlock endless referrals, or here's the key to unlock great customer retention. But anybody else?
You said there was a card
There's multiple cards in the card
for the
catalog.
popcorn.
Yep. So if you just search popcorn,
Popcorn dinner.
Um,
Okay.
yep, search popcorn, and you should find lots of, there's quite a few designs, I believe, out in the design catalog with the popcorn. Some of them are marketing ideas and some of them are more for the client to send out than marketing Mailbox Power.
On another quick topic, I was looking at charcuterie boards and all, and it's like, I want to send that and I want to use that as a gift, but I'm not going to spend $60-$70 on, I just can't, you know,
Yep.
on more than one person, you know, for the year, because I got other things to do. But so I thought, and I've sent the small cutting board. So I'm going to use the small cutting board and I'm going to send those cards for certain ones for Thanksgiving gifts and for my Thanksgiving customers, and say, enjoy this mini charcuterie board. So
I like that.
yeah, because you know, they're using wooden dough bowls, which we have a family one. You can go out. Hobby Lobby's got replicas of those from, I guess those are from the 40s or earlier, because we have one from my husband's grandmother, and is that vintage. But then the little boards, and you could put something else. You can't put too many words on it. Like I have to usually only put the first names of wedding couples. You know, I'll try to put, you know, they like to see their name in print or their last name. You know, it is new to one person at least of the two, but you know, or the date. But we could put, maybe we could think of some Thanksgiving, you know, thankful, grateful. You know, it's only going to be on one end of the board, but something like that would be, or thankful for you, grateful days, Thanksgiving, things like that on that little board. And that's I mean, they'll be so excited when they open that, and you've got the, you know, the packaging and all that too, or spend more on the bigger boxes. But there's those, I love the charcuterie cards too. That, and I have a quick question. Y'all might be able, if a card is in automation, a designed automation, can't you, and you've bought the automation, can't you use that card any way that you want? You just
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
You can go grab that and edit it and use it however you want.
Right, okay, that's what I thought too, because I've, yeah. Okay.
Josh,
For the, for the cutter, I was just trying some pithy marketing, something that's gonna have to go on a card or something, and the card could go with a package, or kind of like the Casey idea in advance of a package. What's more fun than shaking a gift to guess what's inside? Opening it, of course.
Yep.
So that's for some kind of little marketing message or something, and either it'll go with it, with the package, so they get it all together. But then of course, if you send the cutter goes, the cutter goes.
Cutter's gotta go ahead.
So
Yeah.
yeah, sometime, but I don't know. I think that's a catchy thing because people are always shaking it, trying to do that. So
Right.
Well, in this time of year, people get a lot of boxes. They get holiday gifts. So for Thanksgiving, it could be a great gift, small gift that people give their clients. And we know the holidays are coming and you're going to have lots of boxes to open. It doesn't matter whether they're opening boxes from Amazon or someplace else that they bought stuff that then they got to turn around and wrap, or they're getting them themselves. We know that with the upcoming holidays, you're going to have a lot of boxes to open. So we wanted to help. Yes.
When shaking the box just doesn't cut it.
Oh,
I love
write
that.
one down. Shaking the box just doesn't cut it. We gotta write that down.
Well, guess how we'll have the recording.
Yeah. Awesome. I love
I knew it was in there somewhere.
Very good, very good. Love it.
Good, yep,
Annette,
yeah.
So going back to what Terry was talking about with the small cutting board, I did what she was talking about and sent the small cutting board last year. I didn't even say mini. I just made them assume it was a charcuterie board, and also followed up with the greeting cards from that series. And it was very, very well received. What I did was automate the family's last name and put Brenda family or Sanchez family and on it, so it became a year-round family use item.
yep, I love that. I love using, I usually say the last name family.
Wasn't enough room for it was,
yeah,
because it's small.
yeah. The other one that's a inexpensive gift that I was just thinking of, I think it was when Josh was talking or somebody was, is the cookies. The cookies are really inexpensive, and I think this card is in the design catalog, or maybe we designed it, but no matter how the cookie crumbles, we're glad to have you as a client. Or, and I'm pretty sure that one's in the design catalog. I think that's a design we bought from one of the designers. But that's another inexpensive gift that so many people forget about. And I get people all the time when we send the cookies, they're like, oh, I didn't know you had cookies. And they're under $3.
And
what's
they're
nice
good.
is you can combine a lot of these gifts and put them in one of the
Premium
premium
packages.
packages.
Yeah. If you want it to look really impressive, but you want to keep the cost down, you could go do the small box that will hold the coffee mug. But in that small box, I think it'll hold, and Wendy might be able to tell us, I think it's up to 6 of the cookies maybe, or 4 brownies. I can't remember, but if you go look, there is a PDF that pops up. If you go to the premium box, it'll tell you what fits in each one of the premium boxes. So that's a way to make it appear a much higher end gift without spending the higher end dollars.
It's about finding ways for your clients to be able to send gifts that actually appeal to their customers. And I think when you add some of those premium packaging to the gifts that you send out, or have your clients send out, I think it does give it that wow factor.
Marie, I can see the smoke coming off. That brain is going, I can tell.
Well, I'm looking, wrote down what Josh said when shaking the box just doesn't cut it. And I'm trying to do something along those lines, but it's not coming to me just yet.
Josh, put that in the chat for me so that when we have the chat, I have it, please. Any last minute ideas? We've got just a few minutes before we need to wrap up the call tonight.
So what about using the ornament again for a holiday? Not putting your logo on it, but putting your customer's logo on it with a holiday, just some holiday thing on one side, because the ornament you can do both sides.
Yeah, and you could use, you again could use the client's record for their logo instead of their picture, and then again automate it. So if you're sending it to 100 people, as long as you put their logo in each of their profile records, you could also do that. That makes it all about them. And I love that, Terry. The more we can make it about the client, the better. The more we think about that instead of, and teaching our customers to not put their brand all over it, but their customer's brand or their customer's picture, it makes a huge difference. I was talking to a huge company today. I'm not gonna say who because I'm hoping that we get them as a big client with Mailbox Power, but we were talking to them and they do bags, like canvas bags. And they have for years, and he was like, but I don't know how much they spend on those. And I'm like, the bags are great, but I want you to think when your client gets it, if it was personalized with their name on it, how much more would they use it and how much more would they think of you versus your logo on it? Yes, it might cost a little bit more, but the impact is so much greater.
So I
Nanette?
have one more last thing too on the ornament. I have customers who have been shopping for over 10 years with one other business that I have. And I'm going to do, I'm late, but I'm going to do them all at the same time because they probably don't even remember their date that they enrolled, you know, so, and started shopping. They might remember the year, but so I'm going to put a decade of loyalty on one side, and then because they're not in business, so I've got to put something about the company that they're shopping with. And I don't have their pictures either, so I was just kind of, if anybody thinks of anything, send me later.
Well,
but
could you, you don't have their pictures, but could you, if they've been clients for that long, are you not friends with them on Facebook? Can't you go find their picture? It would take a little bit of the effort.
True.
But
Mhm.
what would that mean to them if it was their picture and on the back it said 10 years or 5 years of loyalty?
Right, that's what I thought too. And on the year, would I say 10 years, I could put a company thing of some sort, or
And
yeah,
and
okay,
you
all right, great,
could-
thank you. Yeah,
you
I think that's a
could-
great, I mean, people for even Mailbox Power, you know, if they've been shopping with you for 2 years, or we've got the dates, and so we should keep track and maybe do that more for loyalty. I think will help to, you know, be appreciated.
Yeah, and merge field 1 could be used for the 5, 10, 15, 20 years of loyalty. Or whatever merge field you want to use. Nanette?
So 2 other quick ideas on the ornaments. And I don't know if this was mentioned earlier, but Vanessa used the ornament as a memory tree with a cardinal on one side and the family member's face on the other. So I think it's good for that. But how about using it as a tie-on for a wine bottle?
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Then you've got something residual after the wine has been spilled, or
Even gift tags for anything, not just wine, but your gift
Oh, that's
tags
a
on
great
your
idea, yeah.
on your packages. Use it as gift tags on your packages.
and I was thinking in particular realtors with the picture of the house and on the back a little bit home, you know, home sweet home 2022, compliments of, you know, a cut above realtor.
Yep.
Because there's
Oh,
an
I love that. I
But
love that.
I would love to have had a series of ornaments with all of the pictures of the homes that I've lived in. I think that would be so cool to have and get out of here.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right, well, it looks like we're getting right to about 1:15. So what we'd like to do is just really thank all of you for really making these calls enjoyable and sharing your great ideas. These are some of the best calls I think we've ever participated in, and it's because of you. So we hope you keep showing up, and we really do appreciate your time tonight and every Tuesday you show up.
And
Thanks.
You're welcome, Nanette. And I would encourage all of you tonight we have 9 right now, but I think we had like 11 or 12 on. Invite at least one more person to next week's call. Invite 1 or 2 team members that are struggling right now to build their business and really need to get plugged into a community to learn so that they can grow, which means you grow, which means Mailbox Power grows, and it means we get the word out to more businesses. So that's my challenge to all of you this week, is to find and bring 1 or 2 extra people next week, because the more people we have on, the more ideas we all get.
Thank you all. And we
Thank
want to
you.
see pictures or videos of Elton now. on your-
Enjoy that concert.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No worries. Thanks, everyone.
Okay,
have
have
fun.
fun.
Have
Thanks
fun.
all.
Enjoy.
Bye. Have a great week.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.